Hi, welcome to another video. As you can see, I'm still suffering from man flu. This is a request video, but it is one I've been meaning to do for a while. So revisit and review. And one of my favourite sort of target pistols is the Rohm Twinmaster Trainer. I had a look on Google before I done this video this morning, see if there's any sort of other information I could add to the video. And people seem to be slating these. Don't know why. I bought this in the mid-1990s to replace my live fire firearms when we had our pistols took away from us in the mid-1990s. And I've never had anything go wrong with it. And bear in mind, the 1990s, a long time ago, it still has the original seals. Nothing's gone wrong with it. The only thing I've done to it is put a red dot sight on it. It's been 100% reliable. People are slagging them off, saying the trigger's mushy. There's no CO2 in it at the moment, so if you shoot it in double action, obviously it's not that heavy, it's quite crisp. Shoot it in single action, there's no creep there at all. You watch that trigger, that is really, really light and predictable. So I don't know what the trigger option is. Some people are saying that this is weak and snaps off. It's not snapped off yet. It might do at some point, but it's not happened yet. People are saying the CO2 seals only last 10 capsules. That's the original one from the mid-1990s. Never changed it. Never had any trouble with it. I think it's a really, really good pistol. You get a little cover that goes over the top here as well if you just want to shoot it in double action all the time. It covers up the hammer, which is quite handy. To get the magazine out, you pull that lever down there. Magazine pops out. Load it very, very similar to an Umarex 8-shot magazine. That pops back in. Slide that back, ready to go. It's threaded on there, so you can put a moderator on it if you want to. I've not got the moderator adapter. There's a removable rowel, which is quite handy. This is the 11mm one. It did come in Picatinny as well. I've not got the Picatinny one. So adjustable grips. What's not to like, really? Fully adjustable sights. You can even change the front sight. So I've really, like most target pistols, it's got actually a stop there and an adjustable Allen key. So I think it's a good bit of kit. It comes with a single shot tray as well, which works really well. Flicks in and out, all metal. There's no plastic on this whatsoever. I've got loads and loads of magazines for it. What was there in there? 5 or 4 in there. Brand new. I've got shed loads of magazines for it. I think I've got enough magazines. I can actually fill them all up, and it will actually do about 80 or 90 shots and on one CO2 capsule. I think I'm shooting geckos for it. I had to look at my whole video to see what I did use because I haven't shot this for so long. Got an instruction manual which I've never ever had out of the bag, so we might as well go through that together. Got some Allen keys there, some vintage Crossman Pelgon oil, which I don't think has ever come out of the bag. I already just used silicone oil, which is exactly the same thing. Let's have a look at the magazine. The manual. Obviously, most of it's in German, but I think it has like actually English translations in there as well. It's quite detailed. Lots of specifications on here. What have we got that I can work out? Overall length of 278mm. It weighs just over a kilo. The trigger pull, which is completely adjustable. In single action, it's 500 grams. And in double action, it's 1,800 grams. Obviously takes 12 grams CO2s. Obviously my German ain't very good, I can just about make out what them things mean. Shows you how to load it. Pictures as well. This is how manuals should be done really. It is done really, really well. How to load the magazines. How to adjust the sights. How to adjust the grips. How the single shot tray works, and you can actually adjust the single shot tray to fine tune it as well. I've never needed to do that. It's just getting a little bit of error. You can tweak it out of it. Looks like that's the original sticker off the box. I've not got the original box. I've just put it in this box to bring it downstairs. I meant to get, when I first got this, I wanted a nice little like aluminium flight case sort of thing. I wanted some pluck foam in it, and I was going to put everything in there in a nice little thing, and I've never done it. 30 years later still, I might get around to it one day. Got a really detailed parts list with exploded diagram. Rohm actually got bought out by Umarex, and I don't think anyone makes any spares from anymore. Not that I've needed any, but if I did need any, I suppose there might be someone somewhere that's still got some stuff I don't know. Don't even know where to look. Got some accessories that come with it. You can get different, like rubber grips, get a standard plastic grip, different sizes in the adjustable wood grips. And something I've never seen before. If anyone's watched any of my old Umarex videos with the speed loader tray, they did actually do a speed loader tray for it as well, for loading these magazines all in once, which is quite a good idea. So the first time I've ever looked at that. Right, put them out of the way. Everyone's thinking that fat bastard's got his chocolates out. That's actually my CO2. Right, to load it, a little clip on the bottom there. Do that, pull it out. A little dab of silicone oil on the seal, which I'm sure is why I don't get any trouble with seals on CO2 guns, because I always do that. Always have done. Something my dad told me to do. Because years ago, you did actually have to have a licence for these. That's it, it's pierced, no hiss, no drama. Magazine drops out. Right. Hopefully the red dot's still got some battery life left in it. I should actually check these things before I start recording, but I never do. But that's the whole essence of the channel, that's why it's called No Nonsense. You just get on with it. One of these days I'm going to pull one out and the battery's going to be flat and going to look like a muppet, but hopefully that won't be today. So they load almost identical to the Umarex. I've never actually tried an Umarex magazine, see if it will fit. They do look a little bit different. But I've got so many of these, I've got no need to sort of use any Umarex magazines. Something I did find out when I was doing my practical pistol shooting, because it's good to have spare magazines loaded, ready to go. You've got to be very careful what pellets you use in these, because the magazines are quite shallow and these are flatheads and there's not a lot of room there. So what I used to like doing my Umarex magazines was just to seat them a little bit so they can't fall out, because you've got these in your pocket. Two of them clink together, pellets fall out. And that's something you can't really do with these magazines because they are so shallow. You seat them, they stick out too far the other side and they jam in the gun. So when you load them, you've got to try and keep them this way up. Bit of a shortcut with all these type of guns, really. Not going to load them all up, I'm just going to do these four. We'll probably try the single shot tray as well, just demonstrate how that works. Yeah, some of the people that have slagging these off in the reviews and that, especially on the forums, that's why I don't join these forums. They just came up when I've done the Google search. So the triggers are mushy, it's unreliable. It can't knock a bean can over at 5 metres. Well, I've got some bean cannons down there at 10 metres, so we actually see that. If I remember it, I think it shoots around inch to inch and a half group sort of thing when you take it steady. Obviously, it's not a precision weapon. And it's not designed to be powerful either. It's a CO2 target pistol. It's not a pest control gun in any way, shape or form. So the grip is adjustable. There's an Allen key in there, so you can slide everything about, up and down, backwards and forwards. And actually, it does fit my hand really nice. I've got quite big hands. It actually fits really, really well. Right, have we got anything left on the site? Yep, green that way, red that way. Always struggle with these because I've got the start of cataracts coming. I get quite a lot of glare on them. It's going to be good enough for what we're doing. So there's a load of magazines. They drop in like that. That slides back, and that's it. Pull the hammer back if you want to shoot it in single action. So we go for the silhouette target at the top. I think that's the last shot. We're going to get the puff of shame. Yep. So that flicks down. Mag drops out. Drop another magazine in. Right, try some double action at the bean cans. So, it knocks bean cans over at 10 metres, what more do you want? Empty. Let's try some double action at the silhouette. So, it does the job. I don't know why people are slating. I don't know why it weren't more popular when it first came out. So the single shot tray, if I remember rightly, does it go in that way? Yep, that locks it in place. That flicks it round, yep. Let's try precision shot with a single shot tray. Let's try the spinner. So the trigger's so light after shooting it in the double action, actually pulled it before it was on target. So, hitting the spinner at 10 metres with it. So I like it. So it's a nice little gun. I don't know why people slate them. And I've got a feeling when Umarex bought them out, they shut them down straight away because it's obviously better than anything Umarex was making at the time. And it's certainly better than anything they make now with the plastic crap they make, like the latest SPA pistols. I know they're cheap, but they are crap. And this is a nice little gun. Turn that dot off. To give you a closer look at that. Some of the other bits and pieces. Now we're going to have a look at the target. Obviously I wasn't shooting very steadily there. So it's a nice gun. I really, really like it. Close look at the magazines. So they are very similar to Umarex, but I don't think they would fit. Obviously still it's all German part numbers and everything on it. Let's go and have a look at the target. You see, when you shoot sensibly, it shoots a nice little group. When you shoot rapidly, all still on target, which is all I needed to do. Practical pistol shooting, that's the sort of size of the target you're shooting at, which is perfect. Thanks for watching, hope you really enjoyed that one.